20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9.
It's Father Francis, the faith guy, with another drive-by 2-minute homily. Order in the court. This week, we get a view into God's clemency, even in the midst of his anger and wrath. In our reading, we discover that God is filled with righteous indignation towards the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. Yet, it's because of Abraham, the advocate of the innocent, that God's hand and wrath are stayed. Abraham is able to do this because he can enter into a one-to-one relationship with God, speaking to him, reasoning with him, and reminding him that although he is a God of justice, he is also a God of forgiveness, forbearance, and clemency. You know, many people have the image of God as one of being aloof and angry and vengeful and wrathful at the slightest infraction of the commandments. And yet that is not the image that we get from our gospel this week. The disciples of Jesus asked Jesus to teach them how to pray, and he responds with the beautiful, the Lord's Prayer. This beautiful prayer can be summed up in one 3-letter word: ask. We are encouraged to ask for God's will in our lives. We are encouraged to ask for our daily needs. We are even encouraged to ask for the power to forgive those who have harmed us. There is a curious statement in this version of the Lord's Prayer when Jesus says, "And subject us not to the trial." We recognize that trials are for those who are accused of capital crimes and sins. And yet those of us who have been plunged into the saving, redeeming waters of baptism recognize that when we rise from those same waters, we are now dead to the law of sin and are alive to grace. The final verdict for us is that we are to love mercy, do justly, and to walk humbly with our God. This has been Father Francis with another drive-by 2-minute homily. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and until next week, keep on keeping on.